Boxing, and I'm back with my post-fight reaction to the Demetrius Andrade versus Alantez Fox fight. So the fight it's probably been over for about 20 minutes now. My reaction on this fight is, Demetrius Andrade definitely gave Fox a boxing lesson. I feel like Demetrius, he definitely is a good fit at the 160-pound division. It would have been great if he could have stopped the guy, for the simple fact that the guy he wasn't throwing any punches. He wasn't very active in the fight. Early in the first round, Andrade hit the guy with a good shot, and ever since that moment, like, Fox became gun shy. Fox, he's definitely a good fighter. I can see a lot of potential in him. He was doing like some weird movement where a lot of times, like, he was throwing punches, but he was looking away. Not necessarily like the Danny Garcia no-look hook, but he either was looking away or he was looking down at the ground. I don't know, because he's so tall, like, it's an awkward way he positions his head when he's trying not to get countered. But he was doing it, like, this awkward movement a whole lot in the fight. The kid Fox, he was a tall guy. He didn't use his jab enough. He definitely could have utilized his jabs a lot more, or I guess he should have used his jab a lot more. Maybe his particular skill level didn't allow him to use his jab in the way he wanted to against a guy like Andrade. Even the commentator mentioned at one point that Alantez Fox's trainer, also his dad, was telling him, matter of fact, it was Andre Ward. Andre Ward said his trainer keeps telling him to throw this punch, throw that punch, use your jab more, throw the left hook. But the trainer failed to realize that his son, is a inexperienced fighter compared to Andrade. And instead of just telling him what to do, he needed to tell him how to do it. And that was a good breakdown by Andre Ward. Andre Ward also said that this is a good learning experience for Fox, but it's also a good learning experience for the trainer as well. Like, this is a step-up fight going against Andrade, and they've never been in the ring with a caliber of opponent. And coach and fighter definitely learned something tonight. Fox definitely made sure that he didn't get knocked out in this fight. And I feel like that was necessary. It was necessary for him to do so, because it got to the point where the only way he was going to win the fight was by knockout. Now, I believe it was the 7th or the 8th round. The ref said it was a knockdown. Now, when the fight is going on, it definitely looked like Fox knocked down. Well, it looked like he landed a punch against Andrade, and Andrade slipped. It was a combination of the two, but the reality was Fox definitely missed the punch and Andrade slipped, but they counted it as a knockdown, which was bullshit. I know for a fact that Andrade won every single round of that fight, and even with that knockdown that Fox didn't deserve, Andrade still dominated Fox on the scorecards. Going into a new division, Andrade could have definitely made a statement with the knockout or even a knockdown or two, but it didn't happen. He definitely boxed circles around the guy Fox, and seems like he should. Hopefully Andrade will stay active. It seems like he will be putting himself in a position to have a big fight soon. Jim Lampley, Andre Ward, they definitely mentioned Canelo and Triple G a lot as a future opponent for Demetrius Andrade. But we all see, we know how the bullshit goes when it comes to those guys, Canelo and Triple G, when it comes to getting them in a ring against a black fighter that's extremely talented. But until next time, this Nino Brown Boxing. Peace.